What are you gonna do though? All right. It's 49.
I will send plagues upon thee.
What are you gonna do?
I will send plagues upon thee.
So the Most High send that coronavirus there, man. See that? So he's gonna send plagues on them damn Moabites. Which lets you know that also lets you know that them so-called Chinese is the Moabites.
God.
See what I said? All right. The Most High said he will send plagues upon thee, right?
God.
Right?
Widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence. To waste thy houses with destruction and death.
Right. So the Most High says he's gonna destroy you with this pestilence, but these plagues. All right. So you got a widowhood coming, you got poverty, famine, the sword, all of that coming, man. All right. So now from there, let's jump to Luke 21 and 9. Okay? Done.
Book of Luke chapter 21 and 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified.
Right.
For these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by.
Right. So all you see what happening have to take place, man. But guess what? The end is not yet. All right. The stress of nations. All right, and then that's going into the Brexit. That's going into the EU. I mean, into like Great Britain pulling out from the EU. All right. Let's go on into that. All right. Nation against nation. Same thing.
But you know what a lot of jakes say too? Like, you know, they come across me the other day. They also say, well, how long people been preaching that the end is near, the end is near. And that may be true, but those Christians who was teaching it back then, they wasn't teaching the truth.
They wasn't teaching the truth.
They wasn't speaking about the prophecies, and they wasn't making clear the prophecies. The prophecies was there. Now the truth is actually out there, and we can see the prophecy is happening, yet people still under the same mindset.
Done. Well, David prayed a prayer for them, man. You know, even Isaiah, eyes that they must see and hear not, see not, and perceive not. All right. David said, let that table be a snare and a stumbling block to them. See what I say? So even though they could see all of this stuff, man, they still ain't gonna perceive what's going on. See what I said? All right. Read on.
Verse 10. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
Right, we seeing that happen. Read.
And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places.
Right. We just had an earthquake over there in right between the Cayman Island and Jamaica. All right. Never before. Never in the history.
7.7 on the Richter scale.
7.7 on the Richter scale. That's a big damn earthquake.
And then one right after that. I think it's 5.7.
Right, and right, there was another earthquake after that. So the Most High ain't playing. All right, the prophecy is happening. Okay, but Jake ain't watching the prophecies. You understand? Jake on damn Facebook and Twitter and think there ain't shit. You know? Read.
And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence.
Right, and famine and pestilence. All right, someone look up the word pestilence. There from Babu Krishna. Huh? Or someone finish reading. All right, so Lakia, just want to get this word pestilence. All right.
21 and 11 pestilence.
Done.
The word pestilence, G3061, loimos, meaning a pestilent fellow pest, plague.
See that? Plague, right? And we know what a plague is. Now let's go down to the Strongs.
Strongs, of uncertain affinity, a plague, literally the disease.
Right. So even Yahweh Shai spake about this disease that was going to come upon the face of the earth that isn't written in this book. That isn't written in this book. You see that? prophecy at its finest, man. All right, the words actually jump off the page and come alive right before your eyes.
God.
You know? All right, let's read it again from the top.
And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilence, and fearful sights.
All right, and fearful sights. All right, there's a video going around, you know, just before that earthquake happened over there in Jamaica. Right, they're saying some shit, you know. They call it the angel. They call it the angel.
So he blew the trumpet just before, then he blew for seconds before the quick strike.
You understand?
Some call it an angel, some call it a siren, some call it a spirit.
Yeah, boy. The siren. The siren, that's a damn so-called mermaid. Yeah, that's that. But it's, hey, Jake bug out, you know what? You know? You know, in this family group, right? When I speak on that, no one had shit to say. No one had nothing to say. You know, I basically shut the group down with that, boy. You know? And you had that woman, she want to go with that damn thing.
Yeah.
You understand?
She ready.
She ready. Boy, Jake out here simple as hell, boy. You know? All right.
She ready.
Okay, read.
And great signs shall there be from heaven.
And all these are great signs from the Most High. You understand? All right. Let's jump down to verse 25.
Luke 20 and 25. It reads, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars.
All right. Eclipse. Read.
And upon the earth the stress of nations with perplexity.
Right. Read.
The sea and the waves roaring.
Right. Read.
Men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Right. You see that? And guess what? Wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of thy times.
God.
You understand? So when we see shit like that happen, we understand. All right. See these people bugging out. You understand? Over that earthquake, over this coronavirus. We understand. Okay.
And there was declaring a tsunami watch.
Gone.
You know.
Couple of them places too.
Right.
I think even Florida and all, they had line up and nothing. Yeah, some part of Florida.
Right. All right. But check this out, right? Read.
Verse 27. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
Read.
And when these things begin to come to pass,
Right. So when these things begin to come to pass, they come to pass, and we seeing it come to pass. Read.
look up
Right. The scriptures say, look up. Read.
and lift your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
For your redemption draweth nigh. Your redemption is salvation.
God.
All right. Our salvation draweth nigh. All right. And that's beautiful, man. Because we out here telling these wicked niggas this, and they don't want to receive it. But guess what? Lord willing, we be those men taken up into those chariots right before their eyes, boy. You understand? Done.
See it.
You understand? And Lord willing, when we come back down on the earth, we come as hunters, boy. You know, that's going to be the beautiful part, boy. You wicked niggas talk shit then. We ain't going to be out here no more. We can have one order. That is the sloop. All right?
The scripture says he ascended up in the cloud and the enemies beheld them.
Done.
You know, when they see us coming down and that, you know, them new bodies and everything.
The glorious bodies.
I'm telling you, boy.
All right? Yeah, man. So, that's all I got. Yeah, man. So, Lord willing, you know, that was edifying. You know, but Jake out here, Jake don't want to listen, man. Jake stubborn bad. See what I said? Jake stubborn. Jake had hard as shit.
God.
You know.
Y'all want to get in a lesson, you know. My lesson's entitled, we have to consider our value as men of the Lord,
Gone.
you know. Meaning, we have to think carefully of our value in this faith, in these end times. Because, you know, a lot of people, just have us in derision or sport, like how we saw earlier, Jake talking all kind of foolishness,
Gone.
and have us like we're regular niggas, but they don't know we are the servants of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai,
Gone.
you know.
Right.
And it's,
Yeah, right. If I could just say this too, right? Like I said earlier, when people see us out here, they ain't see us as men being filled with the Spirit. They say, look at these jokers got on dress and shit. See what I said? But we could have been doing any wicked thing. You understand? We all working, we all have jobs. See what I said? I sure we all could pull some damn harlot or something like that. We could have been around when bar getting drunk, smoking dope, doing whatever. You know? But the Spirit of the Most High is on us and dealing with us, man. All right?
And as this man doing his will, you know, if we keep on pushing and enduring to the end, he's going to be a shield unto us in these times. All right? He ain't like these two-third niggas out here. They ain't going to be protected. He ain't going to be a shield unto them. All right? But we have to think carefully and not to take this truth for granted.
Done.
This is going to lead us to everlasting life. So that's why we can't worry about these people, these wicked women, or anybody. Okay? We know what is the goal and what we're trying to achieve, that incorruptible crown.
Done.
And people can't give it to us. All right? I want to get a couple of scriptures showing you that the men of the Lord are going to be very important in these last days, right?
Done.
But these people don't have the belief. Who cares? All right? The first precept I can get is Isaiah, the 13th chapter. You know? 13 and being started at verse 12. Because mainly, you know, these are some dark times come ahead. Like we always come at you, preaching to you, Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans. But right here, me and y'all name is Bohemians. Every other week we come at you, all right, to proclaim the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Done.
All right, every other week. All right. So let's get Isaiah 13 chapter. Okay. Let me show you why we have to consider our value in this faith. Because the man of the Lord is going to, the Most High is going to, in these times to come, you will see your true value in these end times. So, all right, bring that on. Isaiah 13 and 12.
Book of Isaiah chapter 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
God, guess what? People ain't seen it now, you know. But sometimes coming on this earth, you see these men that you will call man, they can crumble. Like the Aki brought out earlier, they can crumble in these times to come. Their minds ain't gonna be stable, they can be bugged out in times to come. So the Heavenly Father saying he's gonna make a man more precious than fine gold. So ponder on this, right? And consider in our world, in our world today, how our valuable gold is today. All right? And very costly. And the Most High is going to make a man more precious than that. You could imagine when all the calamities and destruction come on these people and they ain't see no way out. Guess what? They're going to look for answers on why these certain things happen. All right? But the Most High can make us so scarce. You know what I mean? People going to try look for us. We ain't going to be found.
Done.
All right?
Lord willing, we be hunters in that day.
Gone.
They can't wait, but like Bashar say, I'm so sick of this place.
Gone.
And he ain't just saying it because he could say it. He's saying it because he mean it, but he's saying the wickedness and the shit. Especially from these damn women do.
Gone. They get that cut.
You know?
God. So these people are going to go crazy seeking knowledge from us. But hey, it will be too late. All right?
Yeah.
Be to the car park.
Yeah.
Bricks don't work. Doing all kinds of stuff.
Demons, what?
They can consider that.
Okay? Because in Jacob's troubles and martial law and all these things we'll be prophesying about to these people, they're gonna remember what we said, you know. They're gonna remember. All right? Like I said, it's gonna be too late then. All right? So even a man of the Lord is gonna be more difficult and scarce to be found in that time. Like the scripture says, the golden wedge of Ophir. All right? And you know, even with these women, okay?
Yeah.
We'll take us men for granted. All right? A lot of these women is be despising us. All right? All right? The man of the Lord, a lot of these women,
Gone.
even if they have a man of the Lord now, they're still taking them for granted. They don't know the purpose of what the Most High have us doing His will. All right? It's a saying that you never. It's a saying that you never know what you have until it's gone.
Gone.
So you gotta consider your value and your worth, man. Holding on to your integrity and don't settle for less. All right?
Gone.
All right? Because sometimes we go through a lot. And sometimes we feel like shit going through our daily lives. Different afflictions and persecutions we going through.
Gone.
All right? But we know what the goal is in mind.
Gone.
All right?
You know, if I could do, especially, you know, as man of the Lord, you know, I'm holding on to our integrity. You know, hey, we go through a lot on a daily basis, but, you know, getting persecuted left, right, and center. That time, you know, people damn talking about you behind your back. In your workplace, people who you got to deal with every day.
Every day, but
See what I said? Christians don't go through no kind of persecutions like you see we go through, but
God,
we being persecuted on a high level, on a daily basis, but
Not only at the workplace. So in some cases, even when you reach home,
God,
you get persecuted in your home from your own woman.
God, yeah, but you know, so that's a lot, but guess what? Like the Akia brought out, man. In that day, the Most High gonna make a man. When he say make a man, he talking about a man of the Lord.
exactly. God.
All right, that's an elect man, and Lord willing, all us Akim here be a part of that number. All right, we can be more precious than that fine gold, man.
God.
Notice I ain't say platinum and I ain't say diamond, because when you look up the word diamond, it means nothing.
God.
Shit.
God.
That's why I don't like diamonds.
Yeah. All right. So like I said, even if we might feel like shit going through our trials and tribulation, you know, but nevertheless, you know, the Most High is gonna guide us and protect us, man. You know what I mean? And you know, society will never teach you how to be a real man. Only this truth does.
God.
Accepting these words and living these scriptures the best of your ability. To continue in faith, knowing we near to the end. We can see all around we near to the end, man.
God.
All right? And the Most High has proved is elect, man, like the scripture says. I'm going to get it right now. Psalms 66, verse 8. Start at verse 10.
All right, this is the book of Psalm, chapter 66, verse 10. All right, it reads, "For thou, O God, hast proved us. Thou hast tried us as silver is tried."
God. Okay? What's the lock? All right. Salakia. All right. Read that again, Bobby Shaw.
All right, "For thou, O God, hast proved us. Thou hast tried us as silver is tried."
God. So the Most High has tested us, you know what I mean, through our affliction. Because when you look at that word, prove, mean examine us, you know what I mean,
God.
through our affliction and testing our integrity. All right? Because in order to get that prize, like I say, we must go through the pain. This is a part of our baptism. Christian people don't know what baptism means.
God.
All right? This is how he's purging us. All
God.
right? Through these afflictions and trials and tribulations. All right?
God.
And it's going to make us perfect.
God.
All right? So in knowing that, we can't have our minds wrap on what society says about us. All right? Because the Most High chooses to select men, and Lord willing, we hope to be part of that number. All right? In the furnace. All right? He said, he had, read that again. Read that scripture again.
Psalm 66 and 10. For thou, O God, hast proved us. Thou hast tried us as silver is tried.
God. So, you know, like I said, Lord, will we be a part of that number? You know what I mean? That we be those men that the Most High proved and going through the furnace of affliction. And these people can't see what that is, see what it is to be translated out of darkness into the light of faith. Because what? They are blind. Like David said, man. You know?
God.
Okay? So when you consider that you could understand the mysteries in our faith in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, an average day can't do that. All right? That's why we got to consider our value. All right? Understanding these mysteries, you know, and break down these scriptures is a beautiful thing. You know? We can't take that for granted. Okay? So it's very important that we keep pushing not to pay attention to these critics. All right? The same thing what the prophets was going through back then. All right? That's what we experiencing. It's going through the same thing back then. All right? With the having an encounter with that dumb Jake earlier. You know? Because, you know, because their latter end only can be destruction. All right? So, like I indicated also, there's another reason, right? There's another reason why we have to consider our value. All right? So like I indicated with these women earlier also, don't settle for less. You got to put this in your mind. We are the goal.
God.
All right? In the eyes of the Lord. All right? And you have to think that way, right? Not to the point of boasting or being proud, but just to have that mindset, all right? You wouldn't settle for less or what they want you to do.
God.
Okay? God. And the majority of times, they can't understand or perceive why we do this work anyhow. But they will see in time, all right? But I want to focus on the prophecy and considering your value as men of the Lord to show you hell with these women in society also, man. Because the time is coming when they are going to be looking for these men of the Lord. Lord willing, we be those men.
God.
All right? And you will be at high value then. Because the scripture says in, read that scripture in Isaiah 13 and 12. Isaiah 13 and 12. Read it again. Right. Before you speak up, brother.
Make a man more precious than fine.
Right.
Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Can. Okay. And you will understand, all right, with this prophecy, all right, how you will be valued when this time comes. So I can get the major prophecy. I know you Akim know what I'm going to bring out. Isaiah 4 and 1. This the major prophecy. All right. That's why you got to consider your value.
Yeah, man.
This is the book of Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
God.
God.
So in that day, what day that speaking about?
That great day.
All right.
God.
What we call Jacob's trouble. That day we are speaking about, right? When all these women which you see with proud hearts, just so to speak, all right, with a proud spirit will be humbled down, right? Who rejected you because you was a nobody in society, because that's how they look at us, you know what I mean?
God.
You know, it's going to be desiring to have you in that time, all right? Because you know a lot of Jakes, even though we need certain women, we need them for pleasure. All right, but not to the point of you making them feel like they're so more important than you. You gotta consider you are the goal. That's the mindset you need to have.
God, use the prize, man.
Done. All right. And 7 means completion. All right. So you don't know who the Most High will have to come by your way. All right. So that means, all right. So that means we don't know what's coming. So you don't have to care about these women. All right. And one man will have many women in that day.
God.
You know?
Right, like that's hard, you know, like you say 7 is completion. Whatever number make you complete. You know what I mean? Like for example, King Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. All right, that would make him complete. But then I can give you another example. Let's look at our forefather Gideon. A lot of people forget about him. The scriptures say Gideon had many wives. He couldn't even put a number on that. You know what I mean? And that would make him complete. You know, so how much more the man of the Lord? He's going to give us our heart's desire, man.
God, that's what the scripture says.
You know?
Read it again. Read the scripture in Isaiah, the first chapter.
Four.
Yeah, Isaiah first. Hold on, read that again.
4 and 1. It's the book of Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread.
God, Salaki, right? All right, they say they eat their own bread. So like how some of these women have these 10-course meals, you know what I mean? I go in this nice restaurant. You come in, they go out with their friends to these 10-course meals. You only can look at them. They ain't gonna have that at their luxury that day. You know? All right? They say they will provide their own food. All right, in that day they will provide their own food. Okay?
Ask them for it.
Gone. Okay, so they will provide their own food in that day.
Own clothes too.
Gone. Go ahead.
And wear our own apparel.
Gone. They will provide their own clothes too. All right. And guess what? You know what's the luxury? Just for them to be with you.
God.
That's why I can consider your value. All right. Think about these times we're coming. All right. So don't even focus on certain things in the society now. Because we know what's coming.
And for nigga Salaki and for a brother like me, I ain't picking no fine woman. You know why? Because that body count high. They have a high body count. Anytime you see them woman beautiful like that, they have a high body count. And niggas tend to overlook that. You know, most simple niggas that is.
Read that again.
That's my 2 cents.
You want me to start from again? So,
Go again. Start over again.
this is the book of Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, 7 women should take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
Done.
Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Done. All right. And how can a woman take on a man's name? It's by sex, according to the Bible, because sex is marriage according to the Bible.
God.
All right? In the scriptures. So in order for them to be not stigmatized in that day, they'll be dying or desiring to be with you, because you're going to be so scarce, like gold, more than gold, like the scripture says in Isaiah 13 verse 12.
God.
This ain't no joke. This seriousness. The Most High word ain't playing.
God. Gonna be rare.
God. Okay. All right, so in that day, they're going to be dying to be with you because of your work and your value. That's why we got to consider our value in this faith also, man.
God.
Because the men, what they have, won't give them answers in that day. All right, unless there's the man of the Lord. All right. And they will be at a humble and low state, these women around here in that day. All right? So this is why we have to consider our value mainly also when it comes to these women, because they will need comfort in that day. All right? And only the man of the Lord will have answers to give them.
God.
So when consider our value, we know what's coming, and we ain't settling for nothing in this world because, all right, we know we have this truth. We ain't settling for nothing what society says. All right?
God.
We know what we coming, like I say. Salakia. We know what we have coming. The kingdom of heaven, power, and Salakia. Power and rulership. Yeah, like I said, we know what we have coming. The kingdom of heaven, Lord willing, power and rulership.
Yeah.
Okay? So we ain't settling for that. So we have to consider our value in this faith. You know what I mean? Consider our value. Alright?
God. Yeah, man.
And even with that too, remember that you are the head.
Done.
You know, you don't let what the woman do to pick what you do. No.
God.
You got to be the one to lead your household. You got to be the one to make the terms. You know, because if you follow after the man of her, if you following after her, you just following your way to destruction.
That's it.
Done. And we see a lot of women cause men when men in this truth get withdraw from this truth
Done.
because falling after the woman. All right. You don't let her dictate to you. All right. You don't let her dictate to you. Keep stay in this word.
God.
All right.
You know, when it's like that too, if Satan can't get to you
Right.
by yourself like that, then he use a beautiful woman to draw you out the truth.
Done.
You know, so you just gotta stay focused, man.
Done.
You know, Lord willing, you know, you probably never wanted to elect to begin with any of them.
Done.
You know, if that happened.
So yeah, man, we gotta consider our value, man. Stay pushing to the truth and strive for the truth unto death.
Done.
You know. And the Most High fight our battles. We can't fight our own battles. You know.
That's it.
You know. We fight our own battles, leaning on our own understanding. We can fail. All right. Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah, man. So the Most High has already spoken. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, Shalom.